Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, and the way that I do it, people, is by creating financial freedom and opportunity for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to give meaning to the words that you speak. A lot of time, people, is that, what you must realize is that what gives the words you speak power is having meaning behind them. Like, you have to know what you mean when you speak, you know what I'm saying? Because the more you have meaning behind it, then the more confidence you come off and the more power that you speak with, And think about it. It makes sense, It's like one of the, like when a person, for example, is like learning how to be more articulative, and use different words that they would normally use commonly. It's like you can't really use those words with confidence unless you study and define what the words mean, at least to you. What does those words mean? So it's like the things that you affirm, I want you to attach meaning to them, okay? So like, for example, the things that I affirm in my videos every day, I share with you what these mean to me, It's like, when I say that I'm creating heaven on earth, people, like what I firmly believe is that my meaning towards that is that really I want people to live their greatest and amazing life. Basically, I want them to experience an amazing life. And what does that look like? It means they're genuinely happy, they're genuinely at peace. It's like they have a sense of fulfillment because they're operating from their purpose. So to me, that is creating heaven on earth, because if you can feel those things, people, then it's like, then that's your reality. It's like if you're living an amazing life, to me, that's like you're living a life of bliss. Like you're living passionately, you're living just genuinely happy, joy, and peace. Those are the three that comes about over and over, And to me, people, obviously there's a lot of sublets to that, like in the sense that, financial freedom, health and fitness, having a loving relationship, like all those things, people, contributing factors. But the way you're going to feel, the feeling that you will embody is going to be genuine happiness, joy, and a sense of fulfillment, because you're operating from your purpose. So to me, people, that's what I mean when I say that I'm here to create heaven on earth. Now, because I know that meaning and I define that to be so, then I speak with clarity when I say that. And when I say that, I know what I mean. So you need to attach meaning to the things you say, people. Obviously, when I say that I'm creating financial freedom for billions of people across the world, people, I mean it through business, Like, business is the greatest vehicle, in my opinion, that there is. And the way I intend to deliver on that is by creating businesses that own businesses all over the world. You know what I'm saying? And the central focus of all those businesses is to bring out the untapped potential in people. Because, see, I know from my visions that people is the greatest asset there is. And it's like they're very underutilized. The only reason why 95% of the world is average is because people don't see the potential in these people and don't provide the opportunity and the vehicles to really elevate their consciousness and elevate them to a level where they become their greatest version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's operating from the greatest version of themselves, then they're embodying what it takes to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Developing the characteristics, the habits, the daily routine. See, those are the things that I look to create in people that's going to help them to be the greatest version of themselves. And as I do that, people, then their minds, they're aligning their mind, body, and spirit in the process. And as they do that, people, then infinite is the potential. They can accomplish anything as long as you give them an opportunity and just guide them, man. You'd be surprised the ideas that people have within them. People, when I was growing up, people always say the richest place in this world is a graveyard. See, I don't need to wait for that. See, I know, again, that people is my asset. That is my product. You are my product. See, as I help you to develop yourself and grow, people, then as you win, I win. We win together. Your success is mine. My success is yours, man. But this is how we create financial freedom for billions of people across the world, man. It's definitely through business and giving and helping people to rise to the occasion, you know? And what I love about it is that there's an abundant supply of that. You know what I mean? 95% of the world is average. Well, not for long. Give it time. Those people are my product, man. I have an endless supply of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I attain that goal, people. And as far as creating a million millionaires, the way I do it, people, is this. The way I look at it is that there's enough out here for everybody. My mentality, people, is you got to get out of the me and I mentality and get to the we mentality. You know, we succeed together, people, which means that, you know, for every business I own, I will always create opportunities for people that are willing to do the work that is necessary to actually become a business partner. You know, as time goes by, if they're willing to put in the work to really develop themselves, elevate themselves to get to the point where they can actually be fully competent to run that business, then by all means, listen, I'll gladly give you a 10% stake in my business. The way I see it is every company that I own with time will be worth at least $10 million. I don't care if it take me 2 years or 5 years, who cares? For those people that are willing to put in the work and grow and do whatever it takes to really get to the point where they're competent enough to be successfully running a business, then I don't mind giving a 10% stake, whether it's in that business or a new venture that we start, like a duplication, expansion of the business you gain the knowledge in. So it's a win-win, people. Is that when you win, I win. When I win, we win. That's how that goes, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I create a millionaire, people, across this world. That I know. As far as like me being the greatest leader there is that people see, one of the number one quality of any leader is that you have to have a genuine love and compassion for people. Like, you have to be compassionate towards people. You have to have a genuine love, care, and concern for people. You know what I'm saying? And that, people, I have an abundant supply. I have no shortage of that, man. I have a genuine, unconditional love for humanity. And so I don't never worry about that, you know. And because I have that, and plus all the other qualities, to never quit, to always be a problem solver, not a problem finder, but be a solution solver. A problem solver is like, I embody that, man. That took a lot of practice, but I have the mindset for any problem that exists. Instead of me dwelling on it and being a pessimist, I always choose, how do I solve this problem? And the answer always comes with time, you know, and maybe multiple attempts, but guess what? I will figure it out. I always figure it out. That's how that goes. So that's what makes me the greatest leader, man. And obviously, just, you know, all the qualities that you would consider for great leader, those are qualities that I've either developed or I've embodied already. But bottom line is work ethic, having a great attitude, always being optimistic, always being a visionary to see the big picture, not just narrowing on the small picture where I'm at right now. Because again, this is just a part of my journey. You know, be the willpower to just never ever, when I say never ever give up, people. As long as I'm breathing, why would I ever give up? You know what I'm saying? And those are qualities, man, of a great leader. So you got to embody that for yourself. People, I know that I embody these things because I'm consistently working on myself every single day, 7 days a week, 365 plus a year. I'm doing that, people, every single day, never fails. So I can only get better with time. As time goes by, I always get better, people. I'm always growing because I'm extremely intentional about that. And I know these are the qualities that makes me the greatest leader in the world. And it's just a matter of time for you to see it manifested, but I'm already there in the spirit. As far as obviously, you know, me declaring that I am God, people, I am indeed God, and so are you. It's just that you don't take the time to acknowledge that for yourself. I am mind, body, and spirit. I choose to be led by my spirit, which is the spirit of God that resides inside of me. See, I know who I am. I am God. I am the spirit of God. Otis Tucker is a vessel that the spirit is using to deliver his will onto this world. And see, I have to know that in order to be able to speak with such power, and in order to tap into the divine source and be able to come up with these new knowledge every single day. And when you get to that point where you own that for yourself, then indeed you will also have that power and ability and you will also be able to speak with authority because you become one with God. You know what I'm saying? We all have that potential because God, the same God that's in me, is in you and it's in everybody. And the more we all tap into that, people, I promise you, man, you will realize how powerful you are, because the divine protection and all these things, and just people, you don't have to hang around me long. You hang around me long enough, you know that there's something else here. It ain't just me, because the stuff that I've overcome and gone through, people, I've never known anybody that have gone through those things and survived it. You know what I'm saying? And I give all the glory and praise to God, because that's who is doing this. This is not me, Otis Tucker, the vessel, doing that. It's God operating through me, people, the divine source. I'm tapped in, man. Believe me when I tell you that. Like, I'm divinely tapped in, man. You know what I'm saying? So as I speak from the divine source, not from the worldly level of understanding, you know? So as far as that goes, that's that, man. And definitely most important, people, is that I indeed know the power of my words and realize that that is my creation tool. Is I speak things into being, you know? When God was creating this world, he said, let there be light, let there be this, let there be everything that he said, let there be, there was. The difference between when most people speak and the manifestation of the words they speak is that there's the level of belief, including for myself. Because even as tapped in as I am, it's like the old way of being, which is yesterday's meeting was killing off the ego. It's killing your whole identity, man, because, you know, it's like your level of belief with the new version of yourself, you have to get to the point where you know, not believe, but know that the words you speak must, shall, will be manifested. That's the power, people. And my point to you is that as you affirm the things that you're saying every single day, for those of you that are doing your affirmations, then you need to know and define and attach meaning to the words you speak. What does it mean when you say that? What is your perspective? What does that mean to you? Because that's what matters, people. You don't have to worry about people's interpretation and their meaning of the words you speaking, because that got nothing to do with them. See, everybody got to chart their own path, man. And I'm doing mine. What is yours? You know what I'm saying? And the words you speak, you need to make sure that your perception, the words you speak and your alignment, your perception of the words is what you want it to mean. Because if you're hazy about it, then how can you expect to attain something that you're not even clear about? You need to be concretely sure of the words you speak. What does it mean? That's what gives it the power, people. Always remember that. Your definition to the words you speak gives you the power when you speak. Without the proper definition, people, there's no power. Okay? So anyways, that's that, man. That is indeed a message right there, man. Take that to the bank. That's how you change your life, all right? Anyways, man, shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean, man, and the African diaspora worldwide. People, as you already know, my mandate is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And the way we do it, people, is by always choosing to stand united. Yesterday, you know, we kind of slipped by a lot of stuff on my mind, man. But you know what? I have to take the time today to belate it, you know. Happy Independence Day to Jamaica, man. You know, it's like we've only been in existence as free nation since 1962. But I am extremely proud of all the challenges that we have overcome. And instead of those challenges breaking us, we're one of the strongest mindset for people that you meet out here, man. You know, we're built different, man. We really are. We're from the Igbo tribe out there in Nigeria, man. We are the most resilient people that you'll ever meet in your life. You know what I'm saying? And we always strive to be the best at anything that we do, man. We're not interested in second or third place. Anything we do, we always strive to be the best, man. Forget strive. We know we're the best. It's just a matter of time, you know? So I'm very proud of Jamaica, man. I'm very proud of Andrew Holness and his whole administration and what they doing down there, man. Like, they're working miracles right now, man. Like, I watched this man's videos and a lot of different platforms, and just watching a lot of Independence video yesterday, it's like, it just reminds me how proud we are as Jamaicans, man. We are extremely proud people, man. We genuinely love our country like it's in our art. No matter where we go, we're always Jamaicans, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter what part of the world we at, we are always Jamaicans. And it's like, it's also very nice to see how the whole world is embracing us, man. And it's like our influence just keeps on expanding. it keeps on expanding. It keeps on expanding. You know, it's like every time I turn around, it's like we're making like massive strides, massive move. I'm just extremely proud of us, man, as a people. I am very proud of us as a people, man. And I want us to continue to grow and develop and continuously be an influence for greater, better benefits to the world. Continue to help the world, man, to evolve and to accomplish the same thing that we're doing down in Jamaica, man. Like, that's what it's about. Pay it forward. Anyways, people, my declarations over your life. Number one is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. You have amazing health, people, and is in the best shape for your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will lead you and guide you, man, to being the most amazing persons that you can be. You know, it's like, this is your time, people. This is your time to really work on yourself, man. To really do the work that is necessary so you can not only talk about your amazing life, but to literally go through the process. Get excited about the journey, man. I don't care where you're starting off at. Get excited about the journey, because that's how you grow, people. It's going through the pain, you know? No pain, no gain. Go through the pain, man. Embrace that and understand that that's part of the process. That's how you get shaped and molded to being the most amazing person that you can be. Get excited about that, man. I really do believe in you, people, and I really hope that you start believing in the power of God that's inside of you, so you can overcome all these challenges that's in front of you. Because I know they're there. I don't care who it is. I experience them. But I know that with God, man, when God's for you, who can be against you? The answer is nobody. Anyways, people, blessings on to y'all and y'all family, man. We'll talk tomorrow.